Hey everyone, John McNair here from Arlington County Department of Parks and Recreation, coming to you just about an hour south of Arlington in Spotsylvania County, Virginia. Join me today as we talk about the 2nd New York at the engagement at Harris Farm.
Following the Union defeat at 2nd Manassas, the 2nd New York Heavy Artillery would return to the defenses of Washington, where they would remain for another year and a half. They would not be called out to the battlefields again until May of 1864, when newly commissioned Lieutenant General Ulysses S. Grant called them to join the Army of the Potomac. The 2nd New York was placed in a new division under the command of Brigadier General Robert Tyler. Tyler had once been the commander of the 1st Connecticut Heavy Artillery, another regiment that was responsible for the defenses of Washington. Now, he would be leading an infantry division comprised entirely of repurposed heavy artillery regiments. Tyler's division would join the Union Army of the Potomac on May 18, 1864, during the last few days of fighting in what would become known as the Battle of Spotsylvania Courthouse. The following day, Tyler's division would head to Harris Farm, where, together with the 2nd Corps of the Union Army of the Potomac, they would form the left flank of the army. The goal was to block any Confederate advances towards Fredericksburg. However, the battered 2nd Corps of the Confederate Army, under the command of General Richard Ewell, was already making a reconnaissance in force in the direction of Harris Farm. Ewell initially caught the Union Corps off guard. However, the Union Corps was able to put more regiments onto the field to form a defensive line. This included Tyler's division and the 2nd New York Heavy Artillery. They formed a line of battle right as the Confederate Corps was about to mount a charge against the position.
The Union Heavy Artillery regiments were placed all along this line, facing the west. As they met Ewell's Confederate infantry in this brief but bloody skirmish, they began to take casualties at a rapid rate. The 2nd New York Heavy Artillery, positioned not too far behind me, took over 100 casualties over the course of this small engagement.
As the casualties began to build on the Union side, the 2nd New York Heavy Artillery broke and began retreating from the battlefield. However, the remainder of Tyler's division was able to hold, and soon the Union line was able to stop the charge and turn the tide of battle at Harris Farm.
Located just off of North Harris Farm Road in Spotsylvania, Virginia, is this small strip of preserved land that keeps the monument to the 1st Massachusetts Heavy Artillery intact. Additionally, this land has several interpretive signs put forward by the Virginia Civil War trails. If you can't make the drive all the way out to Spotsylvania, don't worry. Visit us at parks.arlingtonva.us to learn more about the Civil War and other historic sites that you can find in your own backyard back in Arlington. So until next time, this was John McNair from Arlington County Parks and Recreation, reminding you to stay safe, and I'll see you at the parks.